Hello everyone, welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena. Gonna play another chromatic cube draft and taking the training wheels off this time. I'm drafting on my own. No commander player whispering in my ear about what creatures are really great. Um, we'll see how it goes. It's cheaper than Premier Draft, or even quicker than Quick Draft, and it should be fun. And you know, it's an excuse to learn some new stuff. I still expect I will draft poorly and play. We'll say poorly, not as poorly, but you know I won't know what to play around. I'll struggle to find combos or even single card things that I can do with the cards in my hand, just because I haven't internalized all the information about what they all are and what kinds of situations to think about. You know, what weird corner case tricks like I could figure out if I read through the rules, and thought through them deeply. But like, you know, like ninjutsu, right? If you know ninjutsu's in the format, which as far as I know it's not here, you there's just things you do without really thinking about them because they're the right things to do against ninjutsu. I don't know those things for this format. Oketra, I mean, that's playable, isn't it? Kind of annoying. What is Narset? Wow, that is a prowess card. Okay. My guess is the Oketra. Invasion of Tolvada? Okay, graveyard recursion, battle. Cute. Dismiss is fun for the counter. I've played against a number of people running Illyrios. I mean, it's great for the Flicker deck, obviously. It's not so good otherwise. I like this, I think. I'll take the Oketra. What is Soul Servitude? 3 mana. They sack something. And if you want, you can discard a card and replace it with a copy of what they sacrificed. Okay, that seems like pretty specific. Works well if they only have one great creature, but if they have like, you know, well, I guess at least it can't be a token, but if it were a non-token, if they had like, you know, some crummy little 2-drop, I don't know, maybe I'm just supposed to take a Triome, honestly. But I'll take Oketra. I believe it's a good enough card to first pick. Everybody seems to run Restoration of Iganjo, from what I've seen. I remember Cemetery Desecrator. What a card. This Valkyrie's a 4-mana, 4/3 flying lifelink protection from Planeswalkers. Silverback Elder, very strong for the big green. Oh, the Great Henge. Are you kidding me? These cards are so good. So it's Notorious Loremaster. 5-mana, 3/5 Vigilant. Exile non-creature, non-land card. Make a spirit token. Then you can sack the spirit later to cast the card. Titania's Command, also great. Well, it was great in Bro War. I don't know if it's actually good in, like, Cube. Fight with Fire? Jeez. There's so many classics. Vivian? I don't know. I mean, this is like Ramp in white, which is kind of nice. Everybody wants to ramp in this cube. Being able to ramp in white. Oh, Hitsugu from Neo. Wow, okay. I mean, I feel like I was probably supposed to take Titania's Command. I don't know. Teferi. Okay, this is a 5 Teferi. You draw a card, put loyalty. 0, draw a card. It likes to draw cards. Okay, I'm getting the idea that I should draw cards if I control that. I mean, Spirited Companion is actually really nice for the Flicker deck, which so far we have some Flicker stuff. Kindred Denial. Loam Speaker, just really good in every deck. Provided you're willing to run green anyway. I feel kind of silly taking, like, it's a 2-mana 1/1. But it's great for the blue-white deck. Kindred Denial's fine. Like, I don't think I'm just taking, like, the only white card. I think it's a good card for what I'm trying to do. There's some other cards here that are good, but I don't think, like, this is a bad card. Finale. Oh, yeah, these finales like to have 10. Pelucranos. Archangel of Wrath is good, but, I mean, not outstanding by cube standards, I think. Don't want Repair and Recharge. Planar Disruption is okay. What is Monster Manual? 4 mana. Mill 5, then... Okay, geez. I don't know what the hell to do. I don't really want any of this. Does any of this stand out as, like, some big signal that some archetype is not being played? I don't know. I think I'm just gonna take a blue-black land. I don't. Let's cut off the white. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I can try to, like, play some cool white stuff that way. Speaking of, Realm Cloak Giant is good. What is Mila? This, like, 3 mana, 2/3. When they attack your planeswalkers. Okay. There's also Ephemerate. Some Metamorph copies stuff. Huh, so it's like a weird Spark Double? But no, not for... It's a weird clone. Phyrexian Scriptures. I mean, Graveyard Hate is fun, but... I think I just want an Ephemerate. What is Cavalier of Flame? Meh. I don't know. I'll just take a white card. I don't know. I'm bad. Cavalier of Dawn. I hated playing against this thing. Lolth is fine. Hornet Queen is an annoying thing to deal with. Teferi isn't exactly like, oh wow, fits into the blue-white deck. He's fine. I mean, I kind of like the Sky Sovereign, though, I think. This, like, 6/5 flying vehicle that has an ETB effect as well. So it works well with Flicker, and it's also just a good beater. And kind of removal. Spar's Headquarters would be good. Royal Eruption still being here seems a little bit weird. I think this is a pretty strong pick for red decks. Hey, it's the other flying vehicle. Okay, I mean, that's certainly a thing we could do. Eldest Reborn, what a card. Inscription of Insight, very powerful stuff. I don't know. I don't know how... I mean, it's... Having something to do on 2 mana is just so great in this format because nobody ever does. The Eldest Reborn is obviously very strong, though. I don't know. I'll just take a vehicle, I think. I could take a land, but I don't want to. Right? This limousine is this weird thing where it can, like, temporarily steal stuff. It's like, I don't know. Surgical Metamorph. This actually copies anybody's permanence. This is what I was thinking of Spark Double as in a previous game. But I don't know. I think, like, just bouncing something is pretty cool. Or drawing a card. Like, those are both very powerful effects. And it's something to do on 3. I do not like Skrelv's Hive. Illyrios, okay. I mean, this went all the way around. That's kind of nice. Dismiss is fine. I'm just going to play Flicker again, apparently. Cemetery Desecrator and Hitotsugu. Those are both good cards. Simulacra is a finisher that you can certainly have. I kind of think I just want to like grab a blue-green land and maybe I find some reason to run blue or to run green. You know, I'm not married to blue. Maybe this will help me splash blue in a green deck. The 5 mana Teferi seems good. Certainly better than any of this stuff. I guess I could take the blue-green land. Actually, maybe I should. Like, does this do anything? It draws a card and threatens to draw more.
For the sake of the future,
I guess
will
it's
defend
fine.
the past.
Thanks for your input, Teferi. I don't know that any of this is really that great. I mean, this is white, so... I really don't think I want Mila. I mean, I don't know. It's something to do on 3. I keep saying that's important, right? And if the opponent removes it, you get a card. Ooh. Teferi, I guess?
If you want to be a great time mage, you have to put in the hours.
Baron, okay, this is more... It's like some kind of bouncing thing? Yeah, okay. Intrepid Adversary is solid. 4 mana. It's certainly powerful. A bit slow. I don't know what this is. I'm not going to look at it. I mean, I guess, I don't know. It's a prototype. It's like it's a clone that's a 3/3 for 4 mana, basically. Blue-white land. I think Intrepid Adversary is just, like, great. On the other hand, Fibblethip is a draw for 2 mana, which might be... I don't know, like, what am I doing here? I kind of feel like I'm not really a Flicker deck at the moment. I'd like... And this works well even if I get more Flicker effects. Because you can pay the 2... Like, you can play it for 2, have it sit around, keeping you from dying, and then later, when it gets flickered, you can pay a bunch for it. Okay. Yeah, I love an Esper Sentinel, man. Who doesn't? Lyra Dawnbringer, whatever. Anything else here worth looking at? What is this? Crossroads. Okay, it's a land that scries. But I don't know. I kind of am trying to just like do white weenies, kind of, but not really. I don't know. I don't have any. I don't have any effects that buff all my creatures. I don't know what the plan is here. I have a couple angels. I mean, this would do something, but not much, I think. 4 mana for a clone that works on legendaries and gives flying. I don't know. I think Esper Sentinel is just annoying to deal with. Nova, a board clear is just great. Choose one. Okay, so either creatures or artifacts and enchantments. It's not like Farewell where you get to choose any number. Cast Out is great. Don't want the Triome. But I'll take the Cleansing Nova. I mean, I don't know. Actually, for the kind of deck we have, I feel like maybe Cast Out is better. The cycling is a nice effect, but like we want spot removal, not wipes, since we have a decent number of like actual. We want to play creatures out early and overwhelm people that way. What even is this clone thing? No. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to make a cheap white and blue deck. MEL, so you may pay, what the fuck colors are those? Blue or green? So this is reusable Flicker, but pretty expensive. This thing, I recognize this art. It's a good card, right? But it likes tokens, which I don't have yet. This blade, oh god, it has Formiridin, okay. This has the, like, right, it doubles tokens, but I don't really have anything that makes tokens. I don't want the blade. Is this any good? Not for me, I don't think. I'll just take a 4-mana 4/4 that can flicker stuff. Elspeth Conquers Death, certainly a powerful effect. Maybe a blue-white land with Scry? I don't know. I mean, I might just not be in blue at all. Mono white? Okay, I mean, I guess if I were going to be in blue, Midnight Clock, like, I could try to slow things down, right? But with what I have right now, I don't know. I feel like we're trying to be the pretty fast side of things. In that case, how good is a 5-mana removal? It's fine. It can be some top end to try to, like, kill the opponent. You know, finish them by removing their big blocker or whatever. That makes tokens. That's exciting, I guess. Mentor of the Meek is kind of perfect if we're running stuff like Esper Sentinel and Spirited Companion. We have ETB effects. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to pay 6 mana for anything this game. I know you're supposed to go big in this cube, and I'm not really a good aggro player, but I'll do my best. Ooh. Don't really want any of this. Wait, what is this? 4 mana, sure. 5 mana, turn tokens into 4/4 into Sarah Angels. Okay, I mean, I guess that's something. I could grab this Grove just to, like, be able to splash green for some reason. I don't think I will. I mean, I really don't have much that makes tokens, do I? I might have, like, well, okay, that makes one. I don't know. I think here it's just a land. Gotta be better than Fibblethip, right? No, I've picked up a decent number of flicker effects. This is a cheap creature that you can flicker. I don't know. I think I have plenty of, like, decent playable cards. Give me more lands. Crossroads is pretty okay. Make a token. I guess, I mean, that would be a way to make Sarah Angels, but I think I'll just take the Crossroads. A land that scries, sure. Also, that can be either blue or white, however I choose. I guess this is a 2-mana card with an ETB effect, right? Sure. Oh, I got the token doubler back. Okay, maybe that something happens there. I picked up a card or two that makes tokens. I really don't think I want to pay 6 for this. But I guess it does an awful lot. This Archon makes tokens. Okay, maybe I'm not quite such a super fast deck. There you go. A reason to have taken that green land, I guess. What are you? Okay, I recognize this. This is a good card that loves you to go wide. Okay. What is this? Soon's Intervention was a pretty powerful thing in HBG. Cloud Blazer is great for this blue-white themed deck. Wow, that's an effect. 5 mana, 5/4 flash that counters an artifact or creature spell. Ugin is great, but I think I'm just going to try to build the blue-white deck again, but get more than 2 wins, if that's okay with you guys. Jin Gitaxias, kind of hard. I think I'd rather have the Skyclave Apparition, honestly. As far as headquarters, I'm sorry, that's Rafine's Tower. I know that was the Esper one. I couldn't remember what it's called. I think the Esper land might be... I don't know. I'm only running 2 colors. I don't need some crazy number of tap lands. I have some cards in my deck that I, need more synergies for. Some that I'd be happy to get rid of. So I think I'm happy to take this that has a cool... this is cool to flicker, right? Because you flicker it and they get something back in their hand, but they get a token back when they kill this. If you flicker this, they get the token. But then you can put it back and the token is dead. So if you could flicker this infinitely, you could wipe their whole board. Obviously, you're not going to be able to do that, but I'm just saying the fact that they... Oh, White Sun's Twilight seems good. Especially with the token doubling effect, I guess. The fact that they get a token back doesn't mean that flickering this is useless. Right? Using it twice on the same creature does get rid of it. Ooh, Pull of the Mistmoon, very good, but I don't know. Okay. Well. Sanctuary Warden. 6 mana, 5/5 flyer with 2 counters. Shield counters. Right. You can make tokens by removing counters from things. I think I'll just take Touch the Spirit Realm. Flexible card. It can flicker my stuff. Oh, or Meteor Golem? It's really expensive, but it's great to flicker. It might come back, actually. So this is removal and also flicker. So, seems nice. Sarah Paragon. Okay, that's fine. Don't think I need a Spark Double. Don't need any of these weird lands. Why is this sorted after the lands? I guess the lands just don't come last. Okay. Yeah, 4 mana 3/4 that lets you recast something is pretty cool. And if they can't deal with it, then you get to recast a lot of things. Maybe I have more angels than I thought in this deck. Muldrifter. Really great with Ephemerate, for example. A slower deck than I thought I had a while ago, but fine. What is this? Okay, no, we want the Overseer. Yeah, Branchloft Pathway if I wanted to put back in Joint Exploration or something, but I don't really. I do want the Inspiring Overseer. Jin Gitaxias Wield, I still don't think I want him. But I certainly don't want any of this other stuff. Oh, good. I actually got to wheel Micaeus, which oh, geez. But the counterspell? No, we have several things that make counters. And this is a nice flexible card you can play sort of whenever. Yeah. Not several things that make tokens, I should say. We got the newer Jin Gitaxias. I don't really want it. Karuga, no thanks. I'll take multiple choice. It's always been a good card. We did get the Pull of the Mistmoon back. That's nice. I don't think I want the Spell Thief very badly. This is especially good in the Flicker deck. Rona, I guess? Just for something to do on 2, and it's a good card? Okay, I don't think this draft was disastrous. It seemed to lack an identity early on, and also in the middle and at the end. But I'll see what I can do. I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to put Jin Gitaxias in. I don't think... I mean, the only green card I would really do with this joint exploration, but Dreamroot Cascade is like completely free to run. So I will. And even if I don't have this, I do have the Archangel of Wrath, which likes green. Where is that? It's a 4 mana card, I think. There it is. Nope, it likes red and black. Very funny. I think I can cut this. I don't have a way to kick it at all. Well, that's not true. I can throw that in. I think I missed a chance or two to draft some of those. And I guess if I draw this late enough, I could maybe make this red or something crazy like that. Seems unlikely, but possible. So, I don't know. Like, joint exploration... I'm unlikely to be ramping with this, and so it's just like 2 mana. It's just divination. I don't think it's very good to run that. It's like worse. I don't know. I'd rather have opt, and I don't really want opt either. Do I need another big finisher? Like, I don't know. This thing is... like 6 mana to like it is a way to kill them because it is flying damage, right? Here this gives you a bunch of useful creatures. This is like serious flying damage, right? Although it doesn't actually make the others flying, I just realized. I took something that mentions... what did I take that says angels? I have Sarah Paragon, right? No. I mean, I do have it, but I meant Divine Visitation. So what do I have that mentions tokens? Because I want to know if it's actually worth like thinking about running that card. This makes tokens. Would I be happy if they were 4/4 angels? Yeah. Obviously, that would be better than a 4/4 elemental. This makes toxic dudes, which, sure, if they were Sarah angels, that would be good. This makes 1/1 tokens. Those would be cool if they were Sarah angels. This one doesn't count because it's not under my control. This, you know, like, I don't know. It seems like I have a lot of ways to make angels, and this doubles them, right? Blue-white angels, not really the classic thing, but... I wonder if this Oketra is just, like, kind of nonsense. Like, right? It's a 5 mana 3/6 with double strike. It does make tokens. That's cool. And it kind of avoids removal, but not really, because something you don't draw for the next until 3 turns from now, like, might as well not exist most of the time. So I kind of don't like this. It's not clear how this is winning a game. It's making me a bunch of 4/4 tokens. Is that good in this format? For a 5 mana card? That, like, you know, maybe if you're lucky, next turn you get to cast 2 creature spells. Wow, a couple 4/4s. Cool, but, you know, might be a little slow. I don't know. I guess this is a 5 mana card that doesn't fucking do anything, so... who am I to complain? Right? Like, is this any good at all? I mean, it's great that it's, you know, 5 loyalty and it can draw a card every turn, I guess. That's what it's for. You want to put this in decks that have ways to draw cards on their own, right? So that you could actually get some value out of the -2. But this is effectively a 5-mana planeswalker with 4 loyalty that has a +1 of draw a card, right? Except, no, if it lives, it starts adding more loyalty just from your draw for turn, right? So, okay, sure. It gets some more loyalty that way. Maybe that's good enough? Yeah, would you... I was thinking just -2ing this would probably not be good enough, because... Like, you play this, you -2 it, you get a 1/1. And then they bolt to Fairy, and you've gotten a 1/1. Like, you've come out ahead. They spent a bolt, you spent Teferi, and you got a 1/1, so you 2-for-1 them. But it's a 1/1, right? And you spent 5 mana and they spent 1. But on the other hand, it's not a 1/1, it's a 2/2. And this thing keeps that effect. Okay, yeah, maybe that's not crazy. Maybe Teferi is actually good. Because that 2/2 is going to start getting really large, and if you can ever activate this twice, like, that's insane. I just think Oketra, like, I don't know. I don't like him. I also think Divine Visitation is so slow. It's really, like, can this really be right? But, like, what if... what if, I don't know. What if I had these both on the field, and then... Oh, actually, it wouldn't even work, because this would be destroying Mondrak. I don't know. I think Divine Vegetation is so stupid. I'm really not supposed to run it, but it just seems so exciting. Like, look at how many Sarah Angels I could have. You're not going to get me to cut Esper Sentinel. Together with Mikaeus, it's a pretty cool tax. Intrepid Adversary also, like... I think Clone Crafter is kind of weird. Like... But it's a 2-mana 2/2 that... 2-mana 1/2 that, like, does some cool stuff. This is a looter that gets some good things and then can turn into this crazy thing. I really like my 2s. Heart of Kirin, I really think you're supposed to play. Let's put White Sun's Twilight over here in the, like, 7 category. It's a game winner. I have to cut 12 cards. I mean, if I'm cutting 12 cards, we really should be cutting Divine Visitation, right? This is so stupid. Okay, great. Thank God. That's done. Restoration of Iganjo. I mean, it's 3 mana white ramp. You have to play it, right? What do I have that says, like, return? A decent amount, right? But, like, this... A lot of it, I think, is bounce effects more than flicker effects. Like, yeah, ephemerate flickers, that's great. Multiple choice, you really don't use this on your own stuff very often because it's a big tempo loss to bounce something and not have it immediately re-enter. Right, you have to pay to cast it again. You're looking for effects like Emiel's, exile and then return it, right? That costs... Oh, I thought it said 5. It costs 3. That's not so bad. Effects like Touch the Spirit Realm. I think this card sucks. I have, like, a couple Teferis, and that's it. And... I don't know. I mean... It's a 3-mana 2/3 that draws cards, right? And it might draw a lot of cards. If they don't deal with this immediately and they decide they want to spend their removal on other stuff, you just get cards. I don't know. It seems not so bad. So what is this guy? He's a 3-mana 2/2 ETB bounce something. At the beginning of your end step, if a permanent was put into your hand from the battlefield, draw a card. So, I mean, I don't really have much that's going to want, like, things I'm going to want to return to my hand, right? I have ETB stuff, but I don't want to have to cast it again. But this is still like a 3-mana 2/2 tempo swing, right? Make them put something back in their hand or destroy a token or something like that. It seems okay. I guess I should be sorting by creature, not by whether it mentions tokens at this point. Actually, let me go back to the token list. Because I still, like, we have this whole Mikaeus / Mondrak package of, like, go wide. What else do we have that fits with that? Illyrios. Ether Channeler. Archon? It doesn't seem like that much, right? Mikaeus is still fine. I'm still happy to have Mikaeus. But I don't know about Mondrak. I mean, multiple choice. Yeah, sure, that works as well. Right, good 4 into 5 kind of thing. Even Iganjo get more tokens, like, would be fine. But the tokens we're getting are not that exciting anymore, right? They're only good with Mikaeus, basically, because I took out the Divine Visitation. I mean, sure, and the White Sun's Twilight tokens, but that's never going to happen. Like, I could cast White Sun's Twilight for 6 mana with X is 4 and, like, not exile things, and then I double the tokens, and I get, like, 8 of these little dudes, but I'd rather cast it for 7, get 5 little dudes, and empty the board, I think. How am I doing? Still 11 cards to cut. Oh my god, buckle up, guys. Mentor of the Meek. Power 2 or less. I should be able to search for that, right? How do you say power? Is it just P? Numerical power less than or equal to 2. That's 3. Try again. Let's say 2. I see. So for all this stuff, it's okay. Let's limit it to creatures, please, because non-creatures apparently count as being less than 2. So actually, that's like all my shit, right? All this stuff. Oh, also, does Mentor of the Meek count itself? No. Seems nice though, huh? Jeez, I just have no idea. My curve looks fine. I think I have too much going on 4 here and probably too much on 3. Yeah. I need to trim this 3 slot. What can I get rid of? Mila, I guess. I argued that she's fine, and I think that's probably still true. But I don't think it's incredible. Oh, this actually only exiles non-token permanents. It does exile them permanently, but it's also mana value 4 or less. I never noticed the details on this card. Is this still any good? Like, is it good to flicker? It's fine. It turns any of their permanents into a little piece of garbage, but only if they cost 4 or less. I don't know. Get out of here. Ether Channeler I still want. Illyrios I still want. Baron, I mean, he's fine. I think he's kind of a worse ether channeler. Basically. Because he doesn't have these other options, and the bottom thing is not likely to happen. Let's get rid of him. Okay, now we need to work on the 4 slot. Elite Guard Mage, I love. You won't convince me to cut it. It's just like Cloud Blazer, but smaller. Muldrifter, I hope I don't have to get rid of, but we'll see. Teferi, who slows the sunset. What do I have that like this benefits from? I mean, not much, really. I don't have any mana rocks. This is +1 to gain 2 life and like gain a little bit of mana. So it is kind of rampy stuff, but nothing incredible. -2 to like scry and draw. Fine. I don't think I'm dying to play this. Sarah Paragon, you will not convince me to cut. Mondrak, I don't know, it's probably bad, but I'm going to play it. Emil, I think is good, and therefore I will not cut. Archangel of Wrath just like doesn't, it's like so bad, get out of here. It kills me because it's like, in Zendikar Rising, that card was like number 3 in the format or something. It's insane. How good was that anyway? Let's look that up. Just what does DraftSim think of that card in ZNR DraftSim order? If we look at Archangel of, did I spell it wrong? Is it not Zendikar Rising? Really? Oh, it was like Midnight Hunt or something, right? Or Crimson Vow? Crimson Vow, right? Nope, Dominaria United. Okay, whatever. One of those formats I played a lot. Okay, so show me this for like DMU then. I guess that makes sense. It's an off. Yeah, it's second after Shouldered the Apocalypse. It's insane. But I just like I can't really kick it, and it's like a 4-mana 3/4 with lifelink and flying, which is good. Don't get me wrong. But doesn't really fit with what I'm trying to do and isn't so much better than all the other cards that I want to run it. I do like Rona. We're down to only 6 cuts. That's nice. Still 3s. No, I don't know. Maybe I should look at a 5 or something. Like, I don't think I'm getting rid of ECD. How about the Sky Sovereign thing? I mean, it's 5 mana. It's such a good flicker target. And it's a perfectly fine flyer. I think I should just get rid of some of my shitty tokens. Like, Harmonious Archon. Yeah, it's kind of a fun, like, oh wow, everything's a 3/3. But, I don't know. And if I'm getting rid of that, I really ought to get rid of the... whatever the hell this guy's name is, Mondrak. Oh, let's get back to sorting by creature now, since I don't really care that much about what's got lower power. But like Mondrak is a 4-mana 4/4 with like, I don't know, it's okay. Do I still have much that makes tokens? It's basically like Illyrios, Teferi, multiple choice. Those are the ones that matter. I don't think Mondrak's very good. I think if I were running Mondrak and not Archangel of Wrath in this deck, that would be a mistake. So if I'm really, like, given how few token effects I'm winding up with, if I'm really going to keep Mondrak, I should, like, be keeping Archangel of Wrath, because it's just a much better card. So this thing... Oh, I'm not allowed to... Oh, I can scroll. I don't have to move the mouse over the frame to scroll. So 3 mana, kicker 1 and a blue. So for 5 mana, if you do this, it has this Oblivion Ring effect, and also a permanent in your hand gets the Oblivion Ring effect stapled to it forever. And it's in our colors, like it's white and blue. It's the kind of thing we want. And I mean, wait a minute. Is there some way you could like loop with this? To like get two things that are each exiling each other until it leaves the battlefield? Does that make any sense? Like target permanent and opponent controls. Okay, that's why you can't do that. Got it. See, you can't like staple this to a Llanowar Elves or something, and then use the Llanowar Elves to bounce the Mist Moon. Use the Mist Moon to bounce the Llanowar Elves. Which obviously for Llanowar Elves has no effect, but we have stuff with ETBs that we could choose to like do forever. Like for example, Sky Sovereign. If that effect worked this way, that you could use it on your own creature, your own stuff, which it doesn't. But that's what I was trying to look for. It's like, oh, is there some Sky Sovereign lethal combo with this? There's not. Which makes sense, because if that existed, it would be very easy to activate, and it would just kill like anybody. So probably shouldn't allow it. I still don't want to get rid of these 1-drops. How's Intrepid Adversary doing? Is it good? Like, I think I'd rather be looking at my 3s to trim. Let's put this over here. It's more of a 5, really. I don't know. We hope so. I mean, we might have to play it on 3 numerous times, but I don't know. I think, like, maybe Dream Eater is just not... Yeah, I don't think Dream Eater makes that much sense. The flying as a way to, like, I don't know. When is 4 flash flying going to kill them, even if it gets to bounce something? Sometimes. But not, like, all the time. We have some heavy stuff on... We have a lot of 5s. That's certainly... You can't argue with that. Maybe I'm supposed to get rid of Teferi for that reason, but I don't know. I want to keep all this stuff. But I want to keep, like, everything, right? So we sort of have to start making some decisions. And 5 is the sort of most obvious spot where our curve is way heavier than it should be. So... maybe Elspeth Conquers Death can go. And the Sky Sovereign, I don't think it's really... Oh, I don't know. Oh, also, this can't even shoot them in the face. So this thing about it being lethal would not be... There are things that do damage to face on ETB, but I don't think we have any of them. Anyway, so that whole combo doesn't really make any sense for a lot of reasons. Still, being able to flicker something that does 3 damage to a creature or planeswalker is great. We need 2 more cuts. Do I still have a lot of cheap stuff? I do. Do I still want to pay 1 mana to, like, draw cards for it? I think so. But maybe not. We don't have much card draw otherwise, right? Well, Overseer, Spirited Companion. Okay, sure. Back to this Intrepid Adversary thing, though. It's a 2-mana 3/1 with lifelink. I think that that is good enough. You need plays like that in this format to put some pressure on your opponent and buy yourself time to do the bigger stuff you want to do. Now, if it were just a 2-mana 3/1 with lifelink, it wouldn't even be in the cube, right? It's in here because it has this ETB effect. But the point is, it's flexible enough to be a very useful 2-drop, and then if you draw it late, it's also still quite good. I don't know. I wonder if I'm supposed to cut Mentor of the Meek. It seems crazy. Because I have so many things it can activate on. And I don't have that much other draw. I could cut the Esper Sentinel, I know. But I really don't want to. Maybe I'm supposed to. It doesn't get any bigger. The only thing that could buff it really is Mikaeus. And that's kind of like a 2-card combo. Is it that important to have a 1-drop in the deck? Maybe not. And even if it does, they could just bolt it or something. I don't think Lightning Bolt is in the format, but you get the idea. They could remove it with some cheap spell. And I really ought to get rid of a 5, but I can't bear to do it. Oh, Teferi is a bunch of draw. Muldrifter's a bunch of draw. In fact, yeah, maybe I don't actually need the Mentor of the Meek. I actually have quite a bit more draw than I realized. And that's a 3-mana 2/2 that costs extra mana to draw cards, right? So, do I still need this? Do I have anything that mentions black at all? If I say... What do you mean? Why is that highlighted in red? You think that's not... Are you telling me I'm not allowed to do that? I know I have something that has white in its text. No? This is the syntax for describing colored mana symbols. And O means rules text. So I'm looking for things with black mana in their rules text. Is that not allowed, you jerk? Rona, I guess, has black in her, that's a thing that could happen. Is it just Rona? I think even then it's worth running. Even though, you usually don't want to pay 6 mana for Rona, you want to pay 5. At least that's true in Mom. Maybe in Cube, you want to pay the 6 more often because you can wait. I don't know. I think I'm perfectly happy to run a blue-black duel that can usually enter untapped. I don't need it to be a basic land type. I'll always control an island. I guess I only have 5? Okay, don't need this one, though. Yeah, actually, 6 islands, that's a little bit low for Drowned Catacombs. It might actually enter tapped and just be a worse island, a large percent of the time. I'll get rid of that, too. Now, this is a tap land that scries. Is that really any good? It lets me pick what color it is. So it's sort of like a tapped pathway that scries. And if I'm player 2, I can choose whether I want it to be a tapped one that scries or an untapped one that doesn't scry. That seems like good enough. Okay, I don't know. This deck, blah. We'll see. Oh, we still have Oketra the deck art. Well, can't cancel out of the queue. Matched up too fast. Ooh, Tree Goblin. That's probably a Gruul card. What the hell is this? I don't think I can keep... I only have one play on turn 3. Even if I draw a Plains, that's still not enough to do anything. I need 2, and it's like stuff that's not even any good. This deck has plenty of early game. Let's go find some. Okay. Several of the same cards, but now I can Clone Crafter, right? White Sun's Twilight on the bottom is a little scary. Do I have any cycling or shuffling effects? Restoration of Iganjo. It's basically it. But I don't think I'm supposed to save this giant card. Anyway, I keep. I want to keep all the mana. And I want to keep... Oops. Well, I could throw out Ephemerate, actually. I don't have anything like really great for it to do. Yet. If I draw Muldrifter or something, I'll be pretty sad. But at least this is like, you know... I can cast this for a smaller number if I have to. Alright, let's see what you got in that red deck. Siege Gang Commander. Well, I'm not going to be able to pay the red mana for this. Obviously, I can cast it, because it says so, but I won't be able to activate the effect. Oh, you are just what I was looking for, man. It's the shuffle, so I could have left this on the bottom. Plains, please. Yeah, we don't want to attack. We don't want to let them get free attacks with Magda. If they attack, I want them to have to at least use a trick or lose Magda. Okay, well done. You got me. I mean, not got me. Well, the funny thing is, this would just be playing the Plains I can play normally, right? Permanent card with mana value. Ah, this is in my graveyard. Let's discard the Siege Gang Commander then, right? Because this card kind of sucks for me. Let's reroll this. What else do we got? Captain Lannery. Now that's more exciting. Right? Just run this guy out and pass? Or, well, swing, I guess. And I own this card, so if it gets flickered, I get to keep it. This is not their card that I have, like, taken control of. I've made my own copy. I am its owner. I hate that they're getting all this treasure, but, like, at least I am too, right? I hope they play some big 6-drop that I can pull the Mist Moon. Kicked. Buffing this thing. Spend all your treasure on, I don't know what the big 6-drops in this format are. I'm sure there's something crazy in red-black that I'll be like, oh wow, that's so good that I don't even want to, like, see it appear to get exiled. Kolgon's Command. I discard a card. You destroy this. Okay. I could choose to discard 2 cards by using Touch the Spirit Realm to flicker this, but that seems kind of dumb. I'll settle for that. Okay, you got me? another land. That's nice. This is not flash, right? Right. So like... I don't really want to use this on Magda, but I kind of do want to kick this to get the effect on here, right? I guess that's fine. It's weak, but now this thing... Well, no, because this is a creature they can just remove. I think I'm just going to run out the Guard Mage. Should have done that before playing the land. Get in there for one? I have 2 blockers for Magda. I don't think it's that likely they're going to kill 2 of them. Like, maybe they'll kill both of them, but I think in that case they're likely to have been able to, like, deal with this too. So, like, what are the odds they can deal with exactly 2 of the creatures? That's when it would be wrong to attack, is if they can deal with 2 but not 3. Sarah Paragon. Could recast either of these cards. What? Okay. Well, that's not so bad. And they were able to do 4 damage, but they didn't have... They paid 5. Ah, they shot me in the face. There's no way for this to deal with 2... To kill 2 creatures. Okay. Now you're gonna... No effect? Okay. Kind of like making this 5/5. 6/6 maybe? Spending the treasure might be okay. But also it would be nice to have 7 mana so I could maybe have 8 next turn to, like, cast both of these. Yeah, I think this being a 5/5 is good enough. X is 5. That Collective Defiance, pretty good card, huh? Oh no, they only had 5 mana, so did they shoot me in the face? I'm not sure. I'm at -4. You would think that's how, but I think Magda just hit me twice. They fought it with fire. If only I had made it a 6. Oh well. I think that's fine. This... I mean, I can swing with these, pay 4 and then 3 to flicker something. I think I'd probably rather get the Cloud Blazer down. It's a better thing to flicker anyway. Oh, this has cycling, right. It didn't end up drawing a land, sadly. Or an untapped land. This makes... I don't have anything left that cares about black. Do I have Rona? Yeah. I have plenty of colored mana, I think. I'm not going to need 4 white anytime soon. Actually, is Rona in the graveyard? I don't know. Do I want to land? I kind of do. 7 mana. Yeah, I'm fine with land. Rona's not in the graveyard. I guess I should have left white untapped for cast out. How much do I have to pay? It's like blue or green, right? It's really hard to read those symbols, but I assume it's blue or green. There's your siege gang commander. Cool. Two mana and sack a goblin to deal 2. Okay. It's now or never on that effect, I think. You have to do it while this is on the stack. If you want to kill something. Oh, I think that was a mistake. I think you should have killed the Cloud Blazer. Okay, I pass. I mean, I don't know. They can still, like, they can throw 2 goblins at the Cloud Blazer now, but they can't just use 1 anymore, which they could have if they'd done all the unicorn was still on the stack. What's your deal? Whenever it attacks, it doesn't matter. I don't think it's going to get to attack. I mean, Krenko's going to get scary someday, maybe. So maybe I'm supposed to cast out, actually. Obviously, activating this is stupid. Yeah, I think I cast the cast out here. I don't even know what I'm supposed to cast out. None of this stuff matters, right? Forget it. Pass? I don't think any of this other stuff matters. I could play the Overseer, I guess. I don't think I will. I just want to have enough mana for a lot of unicorn activations. Okay. They're obviously going to have to start killing stuff now. That's fine. Keep it coming. Blow up that treasure. Blow up those goblins. At the end of all this, they're going to succeed in bouncing this. Or killing it, rather. But they'll have wiped their entire board. And I'll still hit them for 2. That's fine with me. Fires of Victory. Deals 3 damage to this. Okay, that's fine. I don't know. Maybe I was supposed to... Maybe I was supposed to let them have that so that I could protect this. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm still in fairly good shape. But I could have been in better shape, right? Now, what does this say? When it enters the battlefield, yeah. So, let's have this one first. I think I will pay blue. Nope. What colors are these? Green or white, I see. Okay. Seven mana. So I can play this. When this enters, I could put a counter on it. I don't know, maybe I was supposed to swing with some stuff. I think, though, I just don't pay here. Because how big this thing is doesn't really matter. And I'd like to have Cast Out up. Big Unicorn Bonks coming in. Oh, sure. Okay, that's cute. Maybe I shouldn't have paid. It resolves. Okay, we finally got him. I made some mistakes there. I could have sealed the deal a little bit earlier. Oh yes. How about my dailies? What are we on about here? Blue spells, white spells, lands. Sure. I forget. I cut the black-white land, the black-blue land, right? I did. All right, 1-0. We didn't really do a lot of flickering that game. I did activate a flicker effect 3 times, but they didn't resolve. I am player 1. I have a tap land on blue, I guess? Seems good. Yeah, seems great. I have a 1 and a 2. Can't ask, or sorry, a 2 and a 3. Can't ask for much more in this format. Unless you run Esper Sentinel, which I wanted to. But I was convinced not to by myself. Aw, it's a kitty. For some reason this looks like a Throne of Eldraine kitty. I don't know. It has a fairy tale quality to it. Yeah, it seems pretty good. I need a 4-drop, but not till turn 4, and I want to make sure I can hit 5. Alright, let's see what you got in that ramp deck. It's a 3-drop. Captain Lannery Storm again? That's not supposed to happen. Okay. Sure. And what is this thing? It's a 3/3 with first strike on their turn. Yikes. I mean, I guess we just play the Captain Lannery and start making treasure? I would welcome a trade. I don't think they would, so it's getting in. I'm sure I can't do anything about this, yeah? They're ramping, ramping, ramping. Very scary. Jund. Surely you attack with... No? But you didn't want to block with it before. Why would you want to block with it now? I don't understand. Well. Seems like we should put down something for 5 now, right? Spend that treasure. And I should do it pre-combat because then Lannery... Wow, I'm having deja vu like this has happened to me before. So Lannery gets the buff and can swing in. Because I don't really want to block with it, I don't think.
Faced with tragedy, even
so I'm going to make the 2-2.
need to take action.
And
Who's that handsome devil?
I'm pretty sure I want more treasure. Okay. I'll happily chump a 1-2. Does this, like, do anything else? Oh, they can play lands from the top of their library. I haven't noticed if they've been doing that. Oh, this is like this is Radha from Dominaria. I only know the Radha from DMU, Dominaria United. I guess this is an older one. Certainly seems better than the one in DMU. Okay, you gonna give it trample or something? I don't know. Nope. Great. Then Tuco Slicer. Return a card from graveyard to hand. If it was kicked, they get to conjure a copy of a card from my graveyard. Well, I know what that's going to be, and now I see why they were willing... Why... I don't know. No, obviously they wanted to attack anyway, but fine. They get that, and now they get to... They have this thing, and who knows what they're going to get out of my deck. Great. I think this is going great. Yes. Okay, this is going to be the sickest Cloud Blazer of all time. -2 again, please.
Nobody knows the past better than me.
Cool. I like it. Does Lannery want to swing? Kinda. I mean, do I want to trade it for this 3-2? No. But do I want to do anything else with it? Not really. Is it ever going to get better? I don't think so. Let's make a treasure. Great. Okay, I'm sorry I considered cutting Teferi. That was absolutely gross. What turn is this? Is this turn 6? Did I miss a land drop? Because I thought I was player 1. Oh, opponent ramped. Right, okay. I was player 1, and they had more lands than me, but sure. Let's make another one of these spirits, right? This shit's crazy.
Who's that handsome devil?
I'm drawing a card. Actually, maybe I should have bounced the Cloud Blazer, but probably post-combat if I was going to do that. Oh, just hard cast a Muldrifter? Concession? I mean, they could have a board clear of some kind. I don't think, concession is really likely to happen, but it might. They can chump for a while, right? So if they have any outs in their deck, they shouldn't be conceding. And this cube has a lot of cards that could potentially win there. What is this? Hello? Some Death Touch trick? Alright, you can kill Teferi if you want. I don't care.
Oh, you caught me this time.
Do I get to draw a card off this? I do, right? Yeah. Okay, that is... well, it's a lot of creatures. I don't know if it's relevant, though. I think I want to make another one of these little 2/2 dorks, right?
It's nice to see a familiar face.
X is 4. Sure. Oh, it should. I shouldn't have let it show me show them my double white. What a fool. I didn't realize it was leaving up 2 white. Choose a player. They return a creature they control. Oh, I should have done this post-combat, I guess. So that I could return, like, Cloud Blazer or something? Me. Give me this. This 10/10 like ought to be pretty good at attacking. So should a 7/7, I would think. Yeah, just swing with everything. Why not? That's the blue-white way. Just swing with everything and let opponent figure it out. Usually it's not blue-white who's making those plays. Okay, good. I wonder what their deal was with the attack at Teferi. They must have had, like, some plan for if I blocked with the 5/5, right? It looks sort of like Death Touch was the plan, because if it was a pump, they probably would have used that pump to kill Teferi. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. I thought somehow that Teferi, like... So I when I was analyzing this card, right, which, remember, this is like a new card to me. I think I've seen it in the Cube draft, but I've never played it, so I don't know how good other people think it is. I was looking at this card, and I said, look, okay, it's kind of like it has a +1 to draw a card. I bet that's what you'll use most of the time. And then I said, well, no, I don't know. I guess it's a 2/2 that gets, like, counters at the start of your next turn or something. Wouldn't it be cool if it were in a deck where you could draw a lot? But, like, who's in that kind of deck, right? And who can draw a bunch after casting Teferi, right? I still think this card, like, often, you cast it, you get a 2/2, they kill Teferi. And you're like, oh, well, that's fine. I got a 2/2 that gets counters whenever I draw. If it lives for a second turn, it's insane. So I guess that's like how Planeswalkers are supposed to be, right? Well, not really. Like, you get value out of Planeswalkers every turn. But it's usually like just some modest, like, +1 value that does something fine. draw, loot on one of the other Teferis, for example. Just like +1, draw 1, discard 1. Being able to hit the -2 that makes this huge creature without like worrying about killing Teferi because his loyalty goes up whenever I draw cards, which is always, was pretty cool. I'm gonna keep this, I think. It has a Ganjo, it has Pull of the Mist Moon, and it has Teferi. Like, all this is missing is a 2-drop, and there aren't a huge number in the deck, so I don't think I can be that picky. And it has a couple of our power cards that could do some real stuff. Red-white is not what I was hoping to see. Now I'm hoping to see, like, Intrepid Adversary. That's still in the deck, isn't it? I haven't drawn it yet. Very funny. Okay, I mean, that's a fairly slow start for them. I'm okay with that. I wish it were slower, but, red-white can be a lot faster than this. What are you? Lore, this is from, like, Bro, right? Ah! My card! Help! Oh my god, I have the Muldrifter combo already. Okay, full control, please. Actually, you know what? Let's hold full control just to be super sure. I'm going to evoke this. Autopay. Yep, resolves. Don't care about the order. In response, I flicker it. Okay, we can leave full control now. Wow. Okay, that's cool stuff. Sarah Paragon would be nice. What do I still like? What do I need in this hand? The lands. I need those. I think this thing might not be very good. Like, I have stuff to do for a lot of mana every turn until the cows come home. But, like, this could be a 4 plus a 2 at some point, right? Or a 3 plus a 2? I don't know. I'll get rid of it. Maybe it was supposed to be Sarah Paragon, but I really like... Oh, I can... With Sarah Paragon, I can just cast this straight from the graveyard. Well, letting us each draw a card seems good for you. You don't want to do it. Okay, I'll trade. I don't need to flicker Muldrifter anymore, and also I can't. They didn't want us to each draw a card. Can you see my hand? You could have done that before letting damage go through. Oh, I could have just flickered Muldrifter for free. Whoops. I forgot about that. It has rebound. Alright, well, that certainly would have been nice to do. What is this? 3/2 first strike. Ooh, that's a little spooky. Let's get rid of that. So Lauren would come back tapped and attacking even though it doesn't have to tap to attack, which is kind of funny. Oh, this gets rid of it as well, I guess. Sure, let's just kill it then. Big boat. Flying boat. I don't know, is it a boat if it flies? It's a ship if it flies, and ships are just weird boats, right? Oh my god, I'm gonna get to put this back. I don't know. Using O-ring effects against a flicker deck seems dangerous. I will absolutely kick this, please. Sure. Yeah, whatever order, I don't care. Non-land permanent they control, this one. A thing in my hand. Well, the one I'm likely to flicker the most often would be Inspiring Overseer, right? And having this flicker would be... Maybe... Do I want to flicker the thing that's exiling their stuff? For tokens, it's good, but for other stuff that has cool ETB effects, it's bad. Let's actually choose... Teferi? No, this, because I could maybe get it back from the graveyard with Sarah Paragon, so the perpetual thing matters the most. I think we were absolutely crushing it this game. This crew 4 or something? No, just 3. So Sarah Paragon can crew it if nothing else. Four mana, 3/3, with some like tap abilities. Well, but when this attacks, which it will, play this on white, I guess. This seems good. I mean, I don't want to speak too soon, but it seems like we're going to win this game. Monastery Mentor, I can just kill it. Okay, great. So, bit of a blunder, maybe, with that Muldrifter, when I could have gotten like 2 more cards off of it for free, if I just let them hit me for 2. On the other hand, I don't know. Getting this off of the battlefield was kind of nice, maybe. I probably should have just let them hit me for 2, but at the time I had 7 cards, and it didn't seem like I would need more. But, you know, more cards is always nice. So I probably should have just let them hit me, but I don't know. It's also just like, you know, they're red-white. Get their stuff off the board when you get the chance, and eventually you'll win. If you can keep their board empty. So even if you get less value, you make sure they don't do some weird tempo shit. They were attacking with a 2/1 while they were tapped out, I think. So I was happy to trade. Sakra. This does nothing. I can cycle the cast out and look for a card. I don't think I can play this. This is bad, but playable, I think. Like, get rid of the cast out? I don't know. It seems awful. I mean, I guess I could get rid of a plains and then decide whether I'm gonna, like, depending on whether I draw land or not, whether I don't know, maybe I'm supposed to get rid of the 5-drop. It seems kind of stupid to keep 2 lands in a 5-drop. This is a great card, but only eventually. I think this is what I want. I could just cycle the cast out, I guess. Yeah, let's do that. I need to get more action. So this way I got to mulligan the cast out and the 5-cost card. Okay, this is much better. Gives me something to do on 2. Crew 3 is a little bit difficult. I'll figure something out, though. Do I just evoke the Muldrifter? I think so, right? It's going to be a while before I can get value out of it. I'd like some more cards. I could choose X as 1 or 2 here. This kind of sucks. But maybe it's better than... No, I don't know. Get rid of this Muldrifter. Black and white so far, by the way. That's not bad. Okay. That's great, actually. This thing sucks. I can't even use it. What are you doing? I was gonna, like, I don't know, I can touch the Spirit Realm, one of their things, I guess, but why? I don't want to spend removal to get my stupid 2/4/4 back. I'm just gonna pass and then do multiple choice for 4 next turn. Ooh. Well, what if I... Oh, shouldn't have played that land. Whoops. What if I just played a dog? Then multiple choice could get the dog back. I still hold open Touch the Spirit Realm here? Yeah, I love all these cards. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Ooh, hang on. Okay, forget Touch the Spirit Realm. Let's just play an adversary, I guess. Get some presence on the board. I pay X 0 times. Or I pay 1 and a white 0 times anyway. There you go. My turn 5 aggro play, while opponent has done nothing. So we're in for a... I mean, this is like Esper Control, right? They're going to have some tempo plays, some value plays. So we need to also have those things, I guess. What are you? Vraska. They cast it for 5? Okay. They turned the Intrepid Adversary into a treasure. Okay. And it's now got 2 loyalty. Annoying. I could touch the Spirit Realm sacking this, but obviously I don't want to. I want to be able to touch the Spirit Realm to get this back. Can't do it now because it involves sacrificing this thing. So we pay 5 for this now, right? I'd like to see what I'm drawing before I attack. Oh no, hang on. I want to attack first because I'm returning the dog.
Any lost words?
What? Oh no, X is 4. I'm paying 5. That's okay, I guess. Sure, yeah, that works. Choose a player. I return a creature. Yes. It means I don't have a way to deal with Vraska, I guess. Well, yeah, I'll have a 4/4, but they might kill that. I don't know. I'll still do it. Am I willing to lose this? I mean, I think bouncing Intrepid Adversary is going to suck anyway. Let's just spend the treasure to get something good out there. Which I think is the dog. Because it's important to kill Vraska before they get too many cards off of it.
Embrace the inevitable.
At least the Proliferate is just adding a counter to Vraska. It's not doing anything else. But this is a great value, right? It's like a +1, draw a card, lose a life. Very useful. What's the loyalty this comes with? 6. So they only got 4 because they paid the completed cost, right? Well, I get to keep one of them. Oh, mana value. 0 is even. I thought there was power. Yes. Alright, I mean, honestly, Extinction Event killing a dog and a token is not so bad. The problem is, like, they're not using it for that purpose. They're using it so Vraska doesn't die, which is a problem. Because now this is available to -2 if they really want. Although, I mean, I think I can just play enough stuff, right? That, let's see, I have up to 7 mana. So, I want to play both of my creatures. Let's play the one out of my deck first, I guess. Let's play the one that draws from my deck. Now, I don't think they're gonna... Oh, what is this? Sholdred. Okay. That's interesting. Maybe I should have drawn from their deck first. That would have been pretty fucking sick. Oh well. I could have just paid 5 for this, and then Vraska would be dead. Anyway, if they decide, like, to downtick this, like, I don't think it would be good, but I don't know. Yeah. This thing's done some good drawing, but I've done my own thing. I think it's sort of fine. Okay, my turn? Sure. Okay. We both swing at Vraska and see what their trick is. And then in response to their... When they play their trick, I'll be like, you just lose Vraska anyway? Ah, interesting. Okay. I think I'm happy to touch the Spirit Realm here. They don't get the life either, for what that's worth. Not worth a ton, but...
Oh, hateful.
And then Sholdred. No counters? No counters. But they're keeping their, you know, Planeswalker count at 1. They have had a successful turn, I think. Actually, I shouldn't pass throughout. Maybe I want to do something based on what I draw here. It seems unlikely. Yep. Didn't want to.
Embrace the inevitable.
Vraska's just been an absolute beast this game. That's sort of what you expect from a 6-mana Planeswalker, of course. Who could have guessed that this would draw from their deck an answer to Vraska for 5 mana? Like, I don't know. I thought my deck is more likely to have cards that are relevant to me, but I guess their deck is more likely to have cards that are surprises. Okay. Not very happy with that. What exactly do I do about this? If I just play out Macias, they can just treasurify him, and then I get nowhere. Teferi, like, making the token, they can just turn the token into a treasure if they want. Which I think they will want. Teferi draw? I mean, I guess. I don't know what I'm looking for.
I'm finished running from battles I might not win. There is much the past can teach us.
Hey, I think this Vraska is just going to kill me. I mean, okay, the Realm Cloak Giant is going to be what kills me, but Vraska kept me down.
You know nothing of Phyrexia's plan.
It's drawn 7 cards, right? I mean, that's kind of a lot. I'm pretty sure I haven't hit them in the face a single time, and they're at 13. Maybe they tapped Mana Confluence once? I don't know, but this thing has gone off a lot. What am I looking for in my deck? Cast Out is in the graveyard. I don't think I have anything that like deals with... A pull of the Mist Moon could kill that quickly, maybe? What did they do? Exile my Saga, my Sea. I mean, I don't know what's gonna... what I'm gonna do here that's any good. I could Ephemerate Teferi, that would be kind of funny.
Now that is an interesting fact.
More planes, huh? Very funny. Well, I'm just gonna 10 mana. I mean, I've drawn a few too many lands, I feel like, but X is 9. Just get that turned into a treasure. Have fun, opponent. I could like hold up a mana to ephemerate it, but it comes back as a 0/0. So that would not accomplish very much. We're toast here. I really feel like on that one turn, if I had played the Clone Crafter... Is that what it's called? Clone Crafter? Before Inspiring Overseer, I might be winning this game instead of getting absolutely fucking crushed. Oh, that's true. I could have held up Ephemerate to save Teferi. I guess. Not from damage, which wasn't going to kill it, but from Sheoldred. Or other effects like that. Well. I don't know. I mean... Hard to see anything good happening here. Sure, save the life, I guess. I'm not... Actually, I could have... No, right. I can't ephemerate this. It's never going to do anything. If I could return it to my hand, that would be one thing. I mean, I don't know. I guess I'm here because I like to cast spells, play lands, and attack with creatures for my dailies. Okay. Even the uptick
I'll
ruins
help
me.
any way I can.
Oh, you wanna shoulder it, huh? Okay.
You're coming with me.
Embrace the inevitable.
Oh, you're returning shouldered, right? Yes, I allow it. Oh, this comes back instantly. It's not like at the end step, so I can't even flicker this to dodge. Okay. I mean, that could be something, right? I have 8 mana. I could destroy these guys. Make 6 toxic tokens. I don't think I want to take 9 damage, right? The problem is just the stuff that would still be on the board probably kills me. Right? Like, they can deal with all the toxic tokens, I feel like. If I take 9, I'll just be under too much life pressure. I think I have to go for this. X is 6. Oh, I forgot Junji gets to... Oh. I guess they have a board clear of some kind? I thought they would want to pick back up a cool creature. Oh, they didn't have any. Oh, from a graveyard? They could have taken, like, my Inspiring Overseer or my Shouldered?
My blade has no equal.
Oh, yeah. They can just, like, this is a board clear that was already on the board.
Phyrex.
I can't remember what all these cards do. They all have so much text on them. Give me a break. Yeah, okay. This was clearly a losing play, but I think everything else was too. Huh? Sarah Paragon? A miracle? Probably not. Okay. I can play one of them. A land or a permanent, but not both. I think I should touch the Spirit Realm on this thing, right? Haha!
Is that all?
I think they should just treasurize the Sarah Paragon, though, and just be absolutely crushing still.
Another for my collection.
Thank you for your help.
Oh, okay. I don't know if you needed that to win the game, but sure. Seems a little risky. I don't know. I guess maybe it's gonna help you close out somehow.
I won't stand by as innocent people are slaughtered.
All right, all right, all right, all right. I guess I'm dead. So they just had more value than me. I mean, I don't know. They had a better early game, and that not having enough leverage to kill Vraska or enough power to kill Vraska gave Vraska leverage to completely win the game. If I had had a better early game, I could have had some board presence and dealt with it. This is great. We have Rona into Mistmoon into Paragon. We might not. We hope not to cast the Mistmoon so soon, but it's a thing we have the option of doing. Shadow Spear. Okay, and ooh. Adversary's probably. Well, is it better than Rona? I guess it depends. I don't have much hexproof or indestructible, so that's fine. Really, this is just like a cheap +1/+1 trample and lifelink. Just playing out Giant Killer. Okay, sure. I'll play the adversary, I guess. I'm happy if they equip and try attacking, I'm happy to trade. It may very well not go that way, but if it does, that's fine. Okay, no attack. Interesting. This is a permanent, yeah, non-land permanent. I mean, I could play Mikaeus on 2, but I think Rona's better than that. It kind of seems to me like they have a combat trick, because otherwise they would have been happy to make the attack last turn. So I'll just swing in, and this way, if they have the trick, they have to wait till next turn to use it. And if not, we can just keep trading life. I'll gain 3, you can gain 2. Yeah, okay. I also wouldn't mind the adversary dying, of course. What are you? Sarah?
There is no greater honor. Lift your voice to the heavens.
Okay. Spooky. I think we banish that Sarah and swing, or banish the angel and swing at Sarah, right? It's sad that we don't get to put the kicker on this, but that's life. Hang on, let me just... Non-land permanent, so it works on tokens. And if I can ever bounce this, I can get it back. Because the token will be gone forever. Sure, you might as well gain the life. It's free, I agree.
I weep for the dead.
Why did I play a third plains instead of an island? It's not a big deal. I'm just not sure why I did that. By the way, opponent has 3 colors. They're Bant so far, I guess. I don't really need a 5th land right now. I mean, I guess actually, I can give Rona trample. That seems kind of cool. Yeah, make her a 5/5? That seems kind of great. There is some value in doing this on blue and then, like... I'm not sure what exactly. Yeah, that seems bad. Oops, I clicked outside the window. Let's just flip Rona. Well, I guess I should now, but I don't know. Maybe they have some cool effect that's going to punish me for this. Wouldn't be a surprise with blue-white. Actually, wait. Why attack? I wouldn't mind trading this for a Loam Speaker. Fine. But Rona's a great blocker against their 2/3 and their land, so... And if they kill it, then I can just cast it again later. They destroyed a creature and put a counter on all their shit. Sure. Hang on, who's player 1? It's you, right? So this I can actually have this untapped if I want? Anyway, I choose blue, I guess. Yeah. I don't really need the scry as much as I want the mana right now. Yep, good tap. Really nice escalative. God, all these collective cards are crazy. No attacks. Hey, rude. A little late for that. I would happily double block the 3/4, obviously. I would block anything. Since I have the Sarah Paragon. I'll block the 3/3. Hey, do they have some way to... They don't have a way to put counters, right? They had it, but it was like, that was a specific card that's now gone. Combat trick here, also fine with me. Oh. Alright. We did it. And it's 5 wins to break even? Yeah. Okay. So far, so good. Oh, right at the beginning of game 1, I forgot. We were going to change the deck art. What is this deck? It's about flickering things. Maybe it's an ephemerate deck. There you go. I feel like Teferi deserves some of the credit too for that insane first or second game, whatever it was. Can't do anything till 4, huh? Don't even have an island. I think it's a mulligan again. Much better. Just dump an island. Got a couple 2-drops. Probably cycle the cast out as well. I could scry with that. I don't yet know what I actually want. And I think I do want to be able to cycle cast out. It's an okay card. I don't know, maybe it is sort of what I'm looking for right now. Yeah, I have a couple decent creatures. Some removal would be nice. I'll keep it. Rona blocks the 2/2, assuming no tricks. If there are tricks, I don't know. It's kind of sad. Maybe I shouldn't allow that. They're gonna swing with 2/2 no matter what they have. Oh, okay. See you later,
Those
Rona.
who get in my way tend to regret it. Off you go.
Non-land permanent. Okay, Illyrios is something to do now. We're in bad shape right now, obviously. Opponent has the tempo in all measurable ways. I won't block. Really? Oh. Ninjutsu? What the fuck? Okay, what is this? Oh, this is that alchemy bullshit. Okay. Wow, pretty good value. Good thing my hand is junk.
We all have things.
Gonna make me discard 2 cards, huh? I'd rather not do that. Oh no, they're... Oh, they discarded the virus beetle. What are they holding open? That's spooky. Sure. I can cast out the 3/1. Then they have to block with either block with Jar or lose Lily. Or I can like let this go through and then cast out Lily. Or Jadar, I guess. I think I'm okay with the trade going through. Because this, I get the 2/3 that way, right? Yeah, go ahead. They obviously want... I think they would be perfectly happy to just -2 and lose Lily, killing Illyrios for this decayed token that does nothing. I don't really want that, but it kind of sucks to have something else happen. I don't know. I hate casting out Lily, but... You know, I need this 2/3 to stick
Fine.
around.
I'll take my zombies and leave.
God, this Virus Beetles again, huh? What a fucking card. 2/3 doesn't really do enough in the air, but... If I cast this, and then next turn... I play the Intrepid Adversary and give this +1/+1. That might be enough. It's looking bad still, obviously. Yeah, this doesn't... Well... Actually, this is probably worse. I don't have the mana to do shit like that. Really? Oh. That is a problem. Okay. I can't... I don't want them to keep virus beetling me, but I can't have Jadar keep making shit. And I can't lose my flyer. So I just need to like empty my hand so that Virus Beetle's not such a big deal. I guess I now technically don't need put a counter with Intrepid Adversary. I can dump my hand. So the Virus Beetle won't hurt me. Yeah, I guess that's the way to go. Why do you keep mousing over Virus Beetle? Okay. This one, I guess. I keep forgetting about this stupid boast effect. Enjoy your Virus Beetle, I guess. I'm gonna lose eventually, but I'm not gonna let you get Virus Beetle value, because I'm never gonna hold cards in my hand. Yeah, they just want a 1/1, sure. That's kind of cute. Not actually good, but kind of cute. Actually, it's not bad. Sure? No? I will pay. And pay. Now it's a 5/3 lifelink. No, I will not block. You can have another Virus Beetle if you want. Decline. Creature I control. Yeah, decline. I have to play everything, right? I mean, they have unlimited Virus Beetles. No point hanging on this land to bluff something. I want to actually have more mana. No, my adversary, no!
I have a job to do.
This fucking game. Yeah, you should attack with all the beetles, I think. Okay, hold one back to block for Kaya. Sure, whatever. They have multiple Kayas. Or this is like Oath of Kaya. Anyway, no blocks. We want to draw a flicker effect for this or something, I guess. Enjoy your Virus Beetles, sure. I mean, White Sun's Twilight, and we're still in it. Sort of. Now that I've got my 7th land.
Ghosting feels weird, I know.
Is there anything else in my deck that would give me play? Like, because if I just block like this, I'm dead in 2 turns anyway. So it might be better to chump for a little bit better damage. Like, save a little more life. Not worry about the fact that it's not killing as many creatures. I don't think anything else in my deck does anything, right? Wait, where is White Sun's Twilight? Yeah, there it is. Okay, so you can't see this, but it's in my overlay. I don't think having a creature alive is going to be any good. Right? Clone Crafter, I guess, could do something if I pull some crazy card out of their deck, maybe? I think I just want to block max damage and rely on drawing a board clear of some variety. There's the clone crafter. Let's see what we got. That wasn't it. Sorry, why did they get a 1-1?
I won't forget.
Oh, the Kaya ghost form counter? I didn't look at what counter it was. No, it was this thing's ghost form, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, I am defeated. Great. That was just a real struggle. Well, even more so, we lost, right? But it was just kind of miserable. Karl Marx kickflip, not bad. I'll take this. I can cycle the cast out and play the companion and, like, find an island eventually. Oh, Lutri. Lucky you. Everybody should run a Lutri. Oh, I don't have to cycle in main phase, I guess. I hate this art style. Is there some way I can just, like, have it look like actual fucking Lutri? Like, I don't know how many ways I can set, like, please show me normal cards. Is it gameplay? I forget. I don't know. Is that... I don't know. There's my island. Okay, great. In that case, let's see what kind of wacky stuff they're up to before I draw a card. Because I don't really... These both benefit from flicker effects. I don't have any yet, but knowing the kind of stuff they're doing might matter. Why do you cast a creature spell? Draw a card. Okay, that's cool. I could wait on the companion to get this down, but, like, I don't know if that's really gonna live, right? Let's just get the card while I can. Sure. What is this, mono green Lutri? Okay. I mean, green has enough fixing that, like, yeah, of course, you could play Lutri in it. You would usually want to, like, play some other cards as well. Some other off-color cards. You wouldn't... Okay, so... 2 mana, any combination of colors, only for creatures? Yikes. That's really scary. I wish I could save to kick this, but I really cannot. Get this shit out of here. I don't want any 7-drops coming in next turn, or 6, or whatever it is they could do. They don't want to block with the Caryatid. Let's swing it. Renin 7. So this is the one that makes a big land? What can I do about
The
that?
entire forest is an army.
Not much. Annoyingly, I can't even play Teferi. I could play both of these, but I think I'd rather get their 4-drop online first. It's the smallest Ren tree I've ever seen that I can recall. Oh no. Ah! They're playing creatures, guys. That's the idea that I'm getting from their deck. Oh my god, they are playing big green creatures. What a shocker. Mono green big creatures with Lutri. Okay, very cool. Congratulations. I think I kind of need my 1/1s as potential flickers or crew for the Heart of Kirin, so no blocks. Up to 6 mana. So I can play a 4 and a 2. Who's player 1? We each have 5 lands in play. I don't think opponent has actually ramped at all by, like, picking up... Well, and I'm allowed to play my 6th land, so I must be player 1. Unless they missed a land, which I don't think they did. Which means this is a tap land, so I don't really want it. No attacks, obviously. Okay, we're gonna lose this game. Like, in case that was not clear to you guys a while ago, it should be very clear now. There is no play anymore. No, that's not true. White Sun's Twilight. We're in with a chance. What? That's so rude. We have to draw it, like, right now. So maybe I should have played the tap land, actually. Because I don't know if I'll live till 2 turns from now. Knowing that I needed, like, to play a 7 mana card next turn, I should have played the tap land last turn. I don't know. They don't have much trample. Maybe we can jump enough to live for another turn. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I mean, that's, you know, what are you gonna do? This is a very focused deck. They're focused on having a lot of mana and playing a lot of green creatures that cost a lot and have big power and toughness.
Heed the trees.
What did Ren and 7 even do? I lost track. They must have -3'd it for another... Yeah, okay. They got to do a lot that turn. I will give them that. Okay, let's go digging. What was that? Oh, yeah. Oh, there's White Sun's Twilight. Okay, okay, okay. Is there anything I can do in the meantime? No, right? So develop a tap land on blue? Sure. I like creatures. Oh my god. If I live... Lutri is copy a spell you control, right? Not that it matters, I guess. Okay, I just have to live. I really believe they should click attack all. I don't know if that kills me. It kind of looks like it doesn't. I mean, they do have the Great Henge. Maybe even after a White Sun's Twilight they can win, but like... White Sun's Twilight into Intrepid Adversary is just like lethal. If... Right? So, I don't know. That's why I say I just need to live for 1 turn. This can only fight stuff at night, right? Yeah. They do have a lot of cards. Green doesn't get a lot of board clears, though. Neither does blue. Oh my god. Okay, sure, yeah. You get to make a lot of tokens. Oh, I've never seen a scroll bar up here. Amazing. Why is there a scroll bar? Lutri copying emergent sequence. Okay, I mean, they are really committing heavily to stuff that doesn't kill me this turn. Do they have a way to give everything haste? Right now it doesn't look like it has haste. I feel like you didn't need to commit all of this. But, wow, it sure is all happening. Vorinclex doesn't have haste. Oh, he does, okay. And trample. So Vorinclex is a nuisance. Are they gonna deck? Like, I don't actually have to kill them. They just have... Kogla? It fights a creature. Okay, that's pretty good. Maybe they do kill me now. They have to be careful, though. What is this? Cast any more spells, you're gonna be in some trouble. I've never seen an arena have to put things in 2 rows. Okay, that doesn't do anything. They only have 1 card in deck, like... They're dead? Okay, nice, good game. In some sense, playing cards is its own reward. Wow. That was a turn, alright. You gotta be a little more careful than that with Great Henge. They might have done it on purpose, by the way. Like, I don't care if I win this game, they were perhaps saying, but by golly, isn't this a heck of a turn to play? Oh, man. That was turn, like... seven, right? Because I was player 1, and I had just drawn the White Sun's Twilight like a little late. Maybe it was turn 8. I'm not 100% sure. This is a great hand. Yeah, I mean, they just decked out with no help from me on turn 7 or 8. Unbelievable. Hey, I'd like that land. Sort of. I mean, I don't know. I think it's nice to have lands that aren't tapped. Okay, that's 4 colors already. We expect some splashy, exciting stuff. Old Rutstein. They milled and got a 1/1. Milling, Reclamation Sage. Okay, what is this? It's like... Okay. Pretty cool. I greatly desire more lands. Therefore, I will play this and use Rona to probably... Well, to draw and discard, certainly. And I will try to keep lands. This resolves. They got a blood token or something? Land makes treasure. Creatures make 1/1s. Other stuff makes blood. Pelucranos. What does this jerk do? Okay. Oh, this isn't one of those ones that exiles and that sacrifices unless it escaped, huh? It's a 4-mana 6/6. Okay, exciting. And then it has this other ability to fight things, and also it takes damage in the form of losing counters. Okay. I'll probably just cast that out. Yeah, honestly, I think Restoration of Iganjo might be a little slow. I mean, what I need is more lands, though, right? Maybe Teferi's slow. I don't even have 2 islands yet. Yeah, see you later, dude. That is the other island. And we want to do this before they can untap, which means now. I've never seen the Cavalier of Thorns. What's its deal? 5 mana, 5/6 reach. Take a land from your top 5. When it dies, you can put something from your graveyard on top of your library. It doesn't seem that amazing. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, I don't know. I guess it's a 5 mana, 5/6 reach that does a bunch of other stuff. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good, actually. The triple green's expensive. They could not currently cast it. They're going to destroy this. What the... just take something out of their graveyard without even paying its cost? What the hell? Alright, fine. I think I have enough land now. Wait, why did they mill some stuff? What happened? I'm confused. Destroy creature or planeswalker. I didn't make them mill anything. Oh, this said reveal. Ah, the rest into your graveyard. Got it. Okay. I assumed they went somewhere else for whatever reason. Yeah, seems fine. Get that shit out of here. Right, no 5/6 reaches on my watch, please. No, okay, just a blood token. Fine. I guess I could have held this back, blocked with it, and then ephemerated, but that's kind of scary. And doing 2 damage is nice. Obviously, I'd like to ephemerate something a little bit bigger, but I'll settle for ephemerating this, I think. Well, why, though? Fuck, okay. Alright. It's just a non-stop graveyard shit?
You're standing in my way.
Niv Mizzet Reborn. Okay. I don't like
Nothing's ever
this.
truly gone.
Hopefully not getting much. Yeah, 0 cards. Nice. I mean, the thing is, like, my plan for next turn, if I didn't ephemerate this, would be to Cloud Blazer and ephemerate it, right? Yeah, I guess I want to be able... Oh, right, I can't attack. I mean... Ugh. Yeah, I guess ephemerating this doesn't accomplish anything. Ooh, is this anything? It really is. Okay. This can kill their planeswalker. Like, Niv Mizzet is scary, but I'll have something to deal with it eventually.
Wipe that smug look off your face.
In fact, I might just chump block Niv Mizzet and then ephemerate the Overseer. So that I start getting the cards faster than if I were to try to ephemerate Cloud Blazer. Hopefully they try to remove this, although I can't imagine they would. The danger is they can remove it in response to ephemerate, and then I don't get the value, but... You know, I have to do something with my mana. Okay, it worked. Good. Oh, by the way, let's put a stop in upkeep in case I decide I have some instant that I want to cast before Ephemerate goes off. I can't imagine I'm going to, but you never know. Nickel Bolus? What? Okay, I mean, this is cube. Opponents are going to have a ton of stuff.
Omnipotence. I hope you miss this.
Yeah, turns out I do in fact want to just ephemerate this. Yeah, resolves. I cast on you. That's something. Don't need it right now. That's a good tap. I can kill this. That's what I'm gonna do.
An admirable attempt, but you cannot kill me.
Wrong.
Your arrogance will be your folly.
Okay, now this only kills creatures. So... Oh, you know what? Actually, I was claiming that a token doubler wouldn't work on this that's a creature, but no. This creates the tokens and then exiles the creatures. So if there are other creatures that, like, if I had a creature that doubled tokens, it would double these tokens before it's destroyed. What's your deal? Creatures have prowess. Okay, that's fine, I think. Sure. So White Sun's Twilight, X is 6. Then crew this and swing. That's better than attacking with these. I don't see any blue. Oh, there's blue here. Soul Servitude. I sacrifice a non-token creature. Okay, that all happens. They may discard their card to get a copy of it. I'd rather they have an Inspiring Overseer. So this one. Or they may keep their card. I don't know what it is. Yeah, I agree. You want the Overseer. Interesting. Yeah, I guess Overseer doesn't win the game, so maybe you do spend the blood? No, you're just gonna blow up a treasure token for fun. Okay, got it. I think you probably should have kept the treasure token. If it were me, that's what I would do. That's a swamp, yeah, stinks. Okay, GG, I guess. Actually, is it? I guess not. But I can bounce the Overseer, and then it is. Okay, wow, that was a game. I mean, that's Cube. Everything feels very high powered. It it seemed like pretty tough. They were just gonna keep reeling off huge threat after huge threat, and I had my 2 removal spells to deal with all of it, and that was it. But I think what happened this game, like, okay, yes, some cool lucky stuff happened. It was nice that this was able to like connect, and I had my removal early enough that I didn't die instantly. I think, though, opponent could have salvaged the game by not being quite so greedy and aggressive. The attack with Niv Mizzet, which I just chumped by ephemerating my 2-1. I don't think it really sped up the clock on me that much. Like, yes, it's a 6/6. 6 damage is not nothing, but it made Nicol Bolas vulnerable to my flying thing, right? All I had to do was play any creature, even if I didn't have Ephemerate, and I just had to chump with the 2/1. Or even if I took the 6 damage, right? I could play a creature with at least 1 power, use it and the Inspiring Overseer to crew the Sky Sovereign and kill Nicol Bolas. I think that they probably didn't realize this was going to do 9 damage, and like a Planeswalker at 8, I have a 2/1 on board. How can it die? Well, like this. Although, honestly, I don't know. Even if they only thought this could do 6, there was a 2/1 on the board, so I don't know. I think that they were just a little bit greedy with that attack. If they had done that right, I don't think I was coming back. But they gave me a window to get in and kill one of their value machines. And then, of course, you know, I lucked out like a Luxac, and I drew White Sun's Twilight. You know, so I needed some lucky draws. And opponent had, I feel like, a good start, but not an incredible start. They made some misplays. I don't think I did anything brilliant to get that win. This is not good, but it's fine. Oh, by the way, Lutri again. Cube champion. Down to 6, sure. So we know it's at least green-white, maybe red is involved. Definitely drawing a card here. That's this one. Wow, why did it have that crazy animation? Did this guy get a different animation for card draw? Okay, Oracle of the Alpha, very fun. Sure, I mean, I don't really want to do anything here. Get your scry in, very exciting. So this conjures the. Oh, it actually shows you all of them. The power 9, the cards that from the very early days of Magic that were considered the most broken, and some of them are. I mean, most of them are still pretty broken, but like there's a time and a place. Some of them are pretty bad to just draw in a random cube deck, but some of them are insane. So you kind of have to scry your way through the bad ones to get to the good ones. That is a lot of stuff. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So what I'd like to do is Pull of the Mist Moon something, but all their shit is garbage. I mean, I could pick the 2/3, I guess. Because I think if they... I mean, I don't know. Like, Mind Stone is okay, I guess. They don't really want to put this back on the battlefield, I feel like. Like, you don't want that many... Oh, hang on. I forgot. I can just play this, which would be kind of nice. Yeah. It's fine. Not incredible, but I'll take it. And now I save this for their big threat. Because they have a lot going on. They've diversified their mana base. Okay, is that Minsk and Boo? Of course it is.
And Boo. At your service.
Sure.
Look at us. We are tough.
I mean, I think I have to let Boo live for a turn, right? Just play the Muldrifter and crew and swing. This card is nuts. Okay, should have played this first, I guess. I could like do some cast out, like I could do some tricks to deal with this, but I don't want to. I have a way to deal with it already. Does it make sense to evoke it? No, right? Right.
Our heroic saga comes to an end, Boo.
At least they can't make Boo any bigger. Mock, yeah, so this is the kind of stuff that like just sucks in queue. You don't want to draw this after playing Oracle of the Alpha. It's just like a land, right? Realm Cloaked Giant. Okay, that's fine, I think. Because I'll just Mist Moon it, right? I mean, it's almost too weak to Mist Moon, but now is as good a time as any, I think. I know I could White Sun's Twilight for 5, but... well, maybe I should. Because then I have spot removal after... I have removal for after that. That does seem good, actually. Let's crew up and swing in. Oh, shit! Okay, I guess I'm not doing that. Because now... this is a creature. I was supposed to do it in the other order. I had to swing in with the flyer. Not something else. I couldn't afford to crew this. Alright. Well. Fine. Actually, you know what? I just want to get rid of Boo. There's some chance they could somehow kill me here. I'm willing to just like, yeah, okay. Let's do that. That's okay. That's their own board clear, but that's fine because I have this.
I've made it just in time.
Yep, that's fine.
You live because I allow it.
I mean, I don't think I need to White Sun's Twilight right now. So I want to draw. Leaving double blue, though. When it attacks 3 to a planeswalker. Yes, I accept this.
We'll regroup elsewhere.
And I'm keeping up cast down at instant speed. Great. I love to see this. Please draw 2 Moxes. Oh, wouldn't that be so lovely? Okay, great. I don't know. Great. Well, okay. 7 wins. Can't be mad. Gotta be happy, in fact. There you go. I mean, I can add this to decks, right? It just won't, since I don't own the cards, I'll have to craft it if I ever want to play it, which I won't. So, I don't know. I guess, like, what was this? Flicker, but also control flicker stuff? I don't know. Kind of tempo-y flicker, right? We had some decent early game. It's just like, just kind of normal flicker. Normal flicker. There you go. Add to decks. Cool. Well, we made it. We earned a profit of 2,000 gold on this account. And I gained some cards. Okay, cool. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.